at one point, Shannon.
Okay. Okay. So we understand that you will visit the clinic today. What we want to just address is the fact that we do need you on one of those flights. So in my email last night, which you responded to, you saw that there were two options provided to you. I believe both of those are out of Newark, so that puts you fairly close to the airport.
Why do I have to be on one of those flights? I'm just going to demand a full return to work letter.
So I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said, why do I have to be on one of those flights? You said if I get a return to work letter, that should be good. And yesterday, as explained, there was traffic. There was some sort of, I'm not sure why there was so much traffic, but going from Lower East Side to Soho, which isn't that far, that's still in Manhattan. It took 65 minutes. By that time, Google was saying that it was 6:02, 6:04, somewhere around there to arrival.
Okay, we understand that you don't have to reiterate what was in your email. Tracy, what were you going to say? I'm sorry.
I was just concerned with Frank's language that he was going to demand, and he put that in his
Well, I mean, I'm going to have to definitely tell them, in order for me to go back to work, there can't be any if possible things, because you had a problem with if possible. If possible is not a restriction. And I asked them, that's why I'm requesting a return to work letter. And I've been asking to go to work. Basically, you said that I need a non-restrictive letter. Basically, that's the point. That in order for me to go back to work, if I have one of those letters, then it's good. And then, so why do you have to be on the flight? Because in addition, that letter that Chris sent me, it says you can stay longer if you want, but you're just going to pay for the hotels on your own. And you can have a rental car for a period of time. I think it's 30 days. I don't know. I haven't really examined that letter since I got it via email. And then I did get the paper letter that was delivered yesterday, but I didn't really look at it. I'm assuming it's the same letter as what was emailed.
Frank, pardon me. So 2 points. The reason for your visit to the clinic is to ensure if you are cleared
to work.
For work. Right, correct.
And I'm going to go check and then ask.
Point number 2 is that your employer is telling you that you are to get on one of those flights.
What would be the reason?
So those are your directions. These are the directions that you are receiving now.
To get on one of those flights to go to Las Vegas.
Correct.
For what reason?
Correct. That is your home address, and we are telling you to do that.
I don't have any residences out there.
That is your home address.
I don't live in...
return you to your home address.
Well, can I explain? I don't have any place to stay in Las Vegas. So you just asked me to go to a state or a city. And basically the letter that Chris sent me, I'm going to go by that letter because it was mailed, certified apparently. I'm not sure if it was certified. It was in a FedEx. Maybe that's certified or not. But basically it says it was mail and also email. And that one said that if you wanted to stay longer, you're just going to pay for the hotels on your own, which I'm okay.
I understand what was in that letter. I have clarity on what was in that letter. And we are now requesting that you get on one of those flights.
And why don't you explain why?
We are returning you to your home address.
And?
There will be further instructions. We will discuss tomorrow what the next steps are.
Why don't you discuss that today? Reason why is I basically it's perfectly clear that if I wanted to stay in the area longer, I can just pay for the hotels on my own. And the letter said about the rental car. So you are taking back that offer with a rental car of the 30 days? Because if I want to stay longer here, I don't think you have any. You can't really force someone to go back to a city.
No, we cannot force you. Your employer is requesting you to do that. If you are denying that request, that's a different matter.
I'm not sure if that is a legal request. Telling you to go to
this is not legality. This is your employer requesting you to get on one of those flights. If you decline, that's a different matter.
And what if I decline?
Then you're not doing what your employer has requested, and we'll go forward and we'll have different discussions.